Virgo or Virgo cross watcher, you guys can reverse this message if you need to. I'm getting mixed messages here, which is totally fine. I totally get it. In fact, my sign Aries had the same type energy. We were moody 1 minute, and then we were emotional, and then we were angry, and then we were tired, and then we were just totally fine. That's kind of what I'm getting for you here. Also, my couch is really squeaky, so if you're new here to my channel and you hear that, it's not my guts, it's the couch. I mean, sometimes it could be my guts, you never know. I mean, it probably sounds like very similar. Sometimes it's really distracting, but I'm ADD, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, so some of you, or someone around you, maybe it's like a best friend, could be a partner, it could be a family member, someone here is boy, trying to regulate, I tell you, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Aren't we all during this time? I mean, the majority of us. Like 1 minute, we'll no sooner be feeling pretty balanced and centered. Centered is the word here. Relaxed and like, okay, we've got this. I'm getting through it. I'm gonna, we're using a lot of our past experience too. Some of you could be using a lot of your last, maybe even your last experience, whatever that means, your past experience with something, to kind of know how to handle situations coming up for you right now, which is great. I feel somebody regulating and just figuring it out, doing quite well compared to how their former self would have handled situations. Now it's like, oh, I've got this, it's okay, And some of you, it could be very, very much possible because there's another energy around you that's influencing this, meaning in a positive way. Like you have a good influence around you. I think for a lot of you, I think you're the good influence. And in fact, it could be equal, where you and another are good influence on each other. You kind of balance each other out. You help each other stay centered. Centered. And if it's not another person that helps you stay centered or that you help stay centered, it could be a thing, like something, playing a specific album you like, or going on a specific drive, or eating a certain meal, like whatever it is. It's something or someone, kind of similar to a Leo message I think I got, but that helps you kind of center, recenter, stay centered. And yeah, because 1 minute I can feel somebody here who like their thoughts start running away with them and they start wanting to like, I look crazy today, by the way. I'm so sorry for that. I can't help it. I woke up and I just looked like this and I was like, man, I'm not happy about it today. It's fine. I mean, I'm thankful for everything, but like, sometimes you have those days and you're kind of like, you feel like diarrhea. That's how I feel. I feel like diarrhea. I do, literally. My face feels like diarrhea. My hair feels like diarrhea. Everything feels like fucking diarrhea. I just feel oily. I feel oily and like saggy. And why are we getting into all that? Some of you could be picking yourselves apart. So that's what I'm talking about. 1 minute, you'll be like, no, I'm fine. It's fine. It's good. For the most part, and then it's just like this sweeping over you of energy. And it's just like, but then working through it, whatever it is. And then also at the same time as you're working through it, wanting to cuss a bitch out. I mean, it's just, you can find yourself like that here around this time or in the near future. And also wanting to separate yourself, kind of just wanting the people to leave you the fuck alone, except for the people that are where you're preferring to be. Meaning, if you prefer to be in a more centered state, then you would only probably enjoy being around those people who are in that as well during this time. People who are also like in your energy, equal energy with you. Because I feel like it's going to get increasingly difficult and harder for you to be around people or have to deal with certain people that are just not with the program, is how I hear it, or just not getting it, or not really trying, or don't really care. And it's just, I don't know, their little behaviors and little things are going to really start to fucking piss you off and irritate you during this time. And hopefully you do have at least one person. I think a lot of you, you're that person for someone. I think it's reversed, this message, but it does not have to be. And again, it could be both of y'all, you and another person, where you both go through this. But you notice I said grow on accident, but then you grow through it together. So that would be really nice if you have that best friend or that partner or someone in the family or something, someone you look up to. It could be a mentor that just kind of, you help keep each other you get each other. That would be nice during this time, because I feel I relate a lot to this message today, because it feels like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It feels like the weather. And right now, what's happening as I'm recording this video, I'm looking out the window and it is blowing like a sumbitch. The wind is blowing like crazy through the trees. If you got long hair here, or a beard, or something that you don't want to get tangled, may get tangled. Could also just be really fucking annoying to make certain phone calls. Absolutely annoying to make certain phone calls, because I'm thinking of wires getting tangled. Something about translating, lost in translation. Communication. I feel a Gemini energy strong here for you, but communication specifically could get conflicting during this time, or just kind of like maybe you have to talk to somebody specific, and it could be a complete stranger. I mean, it could just be due to business or something, or it could be due to, like, for me, it's been a lot of appointments, and it just can get annoying, where you're like, oh my god, like, I really don't even want to have this fucking conversation. I just wish there was a way I could just make this online and not have to go through a person or something, Could even be a fucking automated thing where you deal with automated messages and it's like, I said 2! You know what I mean? I said number 2, and it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't get that. And you're like, of course you didn't, because you're not a fucking person. Of course you fucking didn't. What the fuck is the world coming to? Now that can be frustrating where you're dealing with, like, AI and, like, automated things. No offense, AI, but where you're dealing with, like, the automated machines can get really confusing, and you have to repeat the numbers over and over again, and you got to enunciate and turn off all the background noise just so the fucking shit picks it up and gets what you're saying. What I'm fucking saying here? Walking could really be beneficial during this time, or anything that you really like to do to make you feel good, because that's what I told Aries. Same thing. I was like, anything that gives you in your personal life, helps you, do that. Try to do that during this time, just so that you can balance yourself, because it's a little unpredictable right now. Unpredictable emotions can be, they can wreak havoc. They can be disastrous. I mean, they can make you blow up on somebody. They can make you cry out of nowhere. They can make you say things that you've kept in there for a while that you've been wanting to say. They can make you be a smart ass. They can make you just say things where you're like later on, like, oh, damn. Could have been a little nicer about that. You don't necessarily regret what you said because you meant it, but you're just kind of like, damn. Or maybe you talk a little louder. I've been doing that. And I'm like, damn, is my ear stopped up, or am I just yelling and I don't even know it? I don't even know that I'm yelling. The other day I did it at my mom's, and I was just having a normal conversation, basically. And I was giving a reply to something they had told me. And I'm like, am I yelling? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry, because I just didn't know, but I got it as I was going on. And I really think something's going on with my ears. I think I need to do that ear candling shit where you, like, burn the ear. You know what I'm talking about? You don't burn the ear, but you, like, it sucks the earwax up through a tube. I kind of want to do that. See, that's the thing. Like, some days you feel real good to me. Like, you're very aware of what's going on. You're aware of the changes in the universe. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can tell. You can tell the changes in people. Like, you're super fucking observant. It's very rare that you miss anything. You don't really miss anything. Virgo or not, whoever's watching this video, you don't. I'm not saying you're perfect, but you're keen on shit. You're like a sharpshooter. You don't really miss a lot. And so you can tell some shit's about to happen, or shit is already happening, but it can just get where it's like, keep that shit over there and away from me. You know what I'm talking about? It can just feel like a storm coming in. Also, you guys may be having issues with your gut, because I feel like I need to go to the bathroom right now. And not an emergency, but like I feel like it's going to come. I know, TMI, but look, everything happens to me when I'm picking up on someone that is happening probably to that person or around them. And I picked it up in Leah's message about, like, poop. And so some of you just may need to poop or something. Maybe you just need to poop. Most people don't like talking about that. Most people are, like, off put by that. But I mean, we all shit. We all shit. Every person poops and every person pees. And so, yeah, you may have to just use the bathroom or something. Or maybe it's, like, affecting your gut or something. Tummy aches, things like that. Maybe it has something to do with what you're eating, but it could be also just like irritation and stress. Just kind of like, oh. Also, happy fucking birthday. I cannot believe I didn't say that. Happy birthday. I see you guys eating something in the near future, maybe even today, but I see you eating something that you haven't had in a little bit. I don't really know what this is, but you're going to eat something and you're going to really enjoy it. You're going to enjoy the fuck out of it. You're going to enjoy it so much. I see you eating it slowly, like very meticulously cutting it, slowly eating it, slowly setting it up to where you're going to enjoy the fuck out of that meal. Unless it's somebody you're eating, it's a meal that you purchase from like a place you haven't had in a while, and you're gonna love the fuck out of that. It may not love your tummy afterwards, but you gonna love it. Maybe it's something you cook, you know, because there's nothing like a home cooked meal. But I don't know, maybe it's something you buy and you're gonna be like, damn, this is really fucking good. I don't know if it's good for you or what, but it's just delicious. Like I can almost taste it. Oh my god. They season the shit out of that, and it's good too. It's like really good. I can taste it. It's so interesting. Wow. Isn't that a spiritual gift? Clear taste. That one, I do have that one, but it doesn't come to me often. Here I go yelling again. See, I feel like I'm yelling. Why am I talking so loud? Jesus. Okay. Hold on a second. What was it saying? Clairsenses. Clairgustance. Clairgustance is when you can taste things. I don't hear many people talk about that. It's probably not super common. But yeah, claircognizance. Here we go. Let's get to clairgustance. Here we go. Let's read about it. Clairgustance is a clair sensibility to taste a perceived substance in the mouth without it being physically present. Okay, first thing it pulls up is like shrimps. It looks like shrimp. So I don't know, some of you may like seafood, some of you may be like, some of you may be craving seafood, but I don't know, maybe you just see food and you want it because you're like, I'm fucking hungry, man. Like, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm picking up on food in yours. Yes, daddy. Our taste buds are producing the same type of chemical responses when our mouth have a taste qualities of food, beverages, or anything. Did I just make any sense there? Or anything that can form a sense of taste or flavor. This clair sense invokes memories from someone in spirit consisting of certain dishes, desserts, wine, substances such as tobacco. You get the point. So let's say you're not eating something delicious in the near future, that whether it agrees or not with your stomach or doesn't. Maybe you pick up on a random taste. You get like a taste in your mouth and you're like, I don't know, maybe you start craving something, you get a taste for something, but you could also get a taste in your mouth and you don't know where it's coming from. You're like, where's this taste coming from? I don't know. You're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. It feels like you're going to like it. Or it'll just, you might only like it because it reminds you of something or someone. You may be like, damn, I want that. Or it may just remind you of a person. Could be a person who's passed, or maybe it's like, you could also just crave something in the near future because it feels a little sexual to me. I mean, I gotta agree here. You know, it feels a little sexual to me, like a little, I want to eat that again. It just feels like that, you know. I think you're gonna really enjoy whatever it is you're putting in your mouth or whatever it is you're imagining putting in your mouth. Yeah. Vice versa. There's someone imagining something about you, probably. Why do I get that all the time? Here we go. They're trying to get me to stop talking, so I'm going to stop talking. That's what I'm going to do. So this is a personal message, clearly, for Virgos out there. Yeah. And then we're going to do a love one if I can. We'll see. I don't know when we'll get it out, but I think you guys should get probably a bonus for love. So, all right, guys. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.